Once upon a time, a giant man with horns appeared in a distant village. The villagers welcomed him with joy, believing he brought blessings from the spirit world. However, as time went by, they began to fear him. Tormented by the villagers, he began to attack them, until he came to be dubbed a demon. One of the village youths decided to make a stand. He gathered a multitude of golden stones, forging them into a blade that gleamed with an otherworldly light. With this mysterious blade, the invincible demon was cut down at last. The young champion who slayed the fiend entrusted the blade
Live on, my child. Be strong.
Ah, you have gone big, have you not?
I just can't wait to see how our child turns out. All I know is that there will be no limit to their potential.
Help me! Please! Please! Is anyone in there? Is anyone there? Help! Please, I'm begging you! You have to help me! I know you're in there, please! Help me, you can't leave me here! Open the door! Open the door!
Phew, that was a close one. Any longer and it might have been too late for you. You read the letter, right? I'm to Kichiro. And you are? Hide. All right. I'll call you Hidi. Got a nice ring to it. I rely on my wits, peddling spirit stones for a living. Then at some point, a monkey became my guide. You may be a demon that slays its own kin, but the soul within you is unmistakably human. Something tells me the two of us will make a good team. A reprobate and a part yōkai. Will you walk this path with me? Let's head up in the world and follow our dreams. So, what'll it be? Come on, you got no place to be. Tag along. You showed that thing who's boss. What? You take a vow of silence? Ah, sorry, I'm sorry. Sure you've got your reasons? Called Amrita in other countries. Apparently they can even turn the tide of war. The thing is, power is everything in an age of war. That means every time a new war breaks out, these stones sell like hotcakes. Problem is, man's got to deal with yōkai and bandits. All kinds of things out to get you. That's why I was, you know, looking for a real tough type to travel with. Someone like you. I've got a good customer I want to go and see first, yeah? You'll come with me, won't you, Hidi? These are the stones I recently procured in Jusan Zakura.
Judging by their glow, they're the real thing.
You clearly recognize their quality, Master Dosan. Please, have faith in me. I will sniff out the very finest stones.
Well, you seem to have good taste for a monkey.
I only hope to one day be as bold as you, Master Dosan, partaking of meat inside a temple.
A strange form of flattery. But I do require your services nonetheless.
Please, leave it to me. You won't find a better monkey for the job.
Want a bite?
I came here to learn to be a smith, but now my master is missing. Sorry, you don't need to know this. Well, thank you for helping me out. When things settle down, be sure to visit my smithy. There are plenty more yokai up ahead, so be on your guard. There are plenty more yokai up ahead.
Wait! Hold it right there! I said hold it, you two! Talk about this once we get out of here, okay? Ow! Hey! Let's chat over a nice hot meal, okay? Moral of the story is, you're not enemies.
And why are you traipsing around with the yokai in the first place?
Me? I'm gonna be like the sun, blazing high in the sky.
Sounds like quite a scam.
I mean, I'll be so strong, no one else will stand a chance.
And I just want to slay yokai. Nothing more, nothing less.
Hold on! Look, I can see you have doubts, but maybe this'll...
Out of my way.
Listen, join us. Or where that came from.
What is this? Pocket change? You insult me. Next time I see that thing, it'll taste my blade.
Hey, wait!
Who are you? Nioh. The Sahaya once called me by that name. Until the day I met that yokai woman. I smashed the sword I'd once used to slay yokai. And discarded my old name. They say the sword gave eternal life. But that means naught to me. We made a solemn vow we would gather the spirit stones. To prevent them being used for evil. And build a world where yokai and man could live in peace.
Get the hell away from me now and head to a worry. Go now!
So I get to cut down yokai again.
And Master Doso? Is he... Let's go. This way.
You can pay me for my services later.
Owari province is south of Mino. It's Oda clan territory. Lord Nobunaga, he's the head of the clan. He's young, but they say he's a big shot in the making. They also say he's a bit of an idiot. So I'm not sure what to make of that. Well, whatever he is, Master Doso let him marry his daughter. Well, no point just talking about him. Let's go, Hiddy. My name is Tokitaro, my lord. I am but a humble merchant who fled from Mino. My friend here is Hide. We are truly honored to have been granted an audience with you.
You're a shifling. Let me take a closer look. I've not seen eyes like yours. Intriguing. Henceforth, the two of you shall serve me.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord. Get down.
So, how did my father meet his end? Was his death worthy of a viper? With his venom felling his foes?
Men, entrust your lives to me. Yoshimoto's head shall be our prize. Step forward if you want to die! The thunder of the spear will end you!
It seems the next course is served.
I will slice you like raw fish.
So this is how it ends.
I killed my own brother. But this brought only fleeting triumph. The fertile plains I ruled over will soon be plowed by someone else. Tell that fool Nobunaga to lead his people to a new world.
Do it now, before I regain my senses.
Hey, are you hurt? Oh, Eddie, you know what this means? Yoshimoto is the greatest figure in all of Tokaido. Do you hear me? All 40,000 of his troops are running for the hills.
So now I know why you called the Viper's Eye. Nice and warm.
Tokichiro, join me in the council at once.
Cold as ice, that one. Oh.
I hear you have aided my brother greatly. I hope this shall continue.
Hey, Mataza. What brings you here?
Isn't it obvious? Master Katsui and I are going to build a castle for Lord Nobunaga.
Think you can beat us to it, huh? Don't make a monkey out of us. What are you laughing at, monkey?
Someone's here.
Are you the samurai I've been looking for?
Nice of you to join us. You must be Kuruku. I've been looking for you.
You must be a funny kind of human, looking for help from the likes of us.
Right, here we go. Leave this to me. Yeah, kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay, that's big. That's very big. Go on, get over there! Look! Oi!
He says if you're here for wood, go ahead.
Ah.
Looks like the gang's all here.
What is this?
Didn't I tell you, Mumya? This is Victory Tokichiro style. No killing required. Not all yokai are evil, you know. Right, Hidi? All right, let's head back to fix the fort. One night of hard work should do it.
Now it is time to lay down my spear. My time as this spirit's master is at an end. But though my blood might leave my body, this mighty beast will fight on, braving hails of arrows, and will tear its foes to bloody shreds.
We finally meet.
I know not who you are, but I assume this visit is in regard to Inabayama Castle. I'm afraid I am in no condition to be of aid to your cause. I must ask you to leave. This power, could you be Master Tokichiro?
My, it's been many a moon since I felt this young. Now forgive me for butting in, but I wish to offer my assistance.
Very well then. My teacher seems to have taken a liking to you, so I will be of service to you, as long as my body permits. I will prove my worth to you, starting with the capture of Inabayama Castle.
It's over. So, what's with the long face?
Spirit stones. Where are they? They're supposed to be here.
But all my iciness and reserve melted away. In the fierce heat of his ambition and drive. I had but one wish. To spend my life supporting his dreams.
Our enemies are terrified at the sight of you.
Please, it was really nothing. Oh, Lord Nobunaga is about to perform.
Nioh is ours, and I'm deeply in your debt. Tonight, we drink!
Sir!
Henceforth, Inabayama will be known as Gifu. It shall be our base, as we unify this nation.
I expected nothing less, my lord.
Here, get out!
In light of this, we will be honored if you would permit us to be known by a new name.
You dare to address him like this? Know your place.
We want to mix elements from both our names and be known as Yoshihide. Two people, one name.
Very well. But your name shall be Hideyoshi. You may well be the first people to share a name. But I suspect it will suit you well. I expect the unexpected from you both. You remind me, Nioh Guardians.
To unify the country, Lord Nobunaga first wants to capture all the provinces around the capital. To do that, he's got to go all the way west to defeat the Asakura clan in Echizen. Thing is, if you just want to waltz into Echizen, I'll got some bad news for you. Over in Omi, Lord Nobunaga's brother-in-law, Azai Nagamasa, has broken his alliance with the Oda clan. But hey, this just means we've got a chance to shine. Ready to show everyone what Hideyoshi is made of.
Master Mitsuhide, surely we can assume Tokichiro has been killed. With that, we are rid of those who would misuse the spirit stones.
I feared he would use the stones to hasten the ruin of our nation. Well, our job is done. Come, Toshimitsu.
They just keep coming.
We bought them more than enough time. Let's make a move.
This way. Follow me. Here they come. Dagger. The Sahaya found me as a child. They raised me as their own. Long have I abided by their laws, living only to hunt yōkai. They say when the blade of the Sahaya regains its light, the dark realm will be purged and the dead finally made to rest. My path is lighted. The way is clear. It looks like they found peace at last.
Lord Nobunaga, Matsunaga Hisahide at your service. I have already requested reinforcements from Master Ieyasu.
How out of character.
I trust these are allies.
It looks like the rear guard caught up.
Those two. Anegawa will run red with the blood of our enemies! And fire!
Steady! Do not falter! Forward!
Master Hanzo, leave these fiends to me. Understood. Hey.
Relentless! Our left flank has collapsed!
That wretched monkey. Send reinforcements, now!
Yes, sir!
How can it be? Even with that beast in their ranks, how can they fight like this without an abundance of spirit stones? Toshimitsu, the stones we seized from Lord Nobunaga, they are under lock and key, are they not? Answer me, Toshimitsu. Where are the spirit stones?
Toshimitsu!
must protect Lord Mitsuhise.
Hey. Hiddy. Bang up job, as always. So, ready to make tracks for Mitsuhide's head? What? What is it? What's the matter?
Conniving bastard! Protect Lord Mitsuhide.
Are you really going?
So you will kill us all to silence us. I suspect that is your intent, is it not? Know that I am prepared to die. Kill me if you will. I will not put up a fight. I took Lord Nobunaga's life in the name of justice and all it represents. This world is built on balance and harmony. To disrupt this balance is to invite ruin. Even my lord's death, and eventually my own, are ultimately fragments of a picture, not of our design. My only regret is not recognizing the evil that lay in wait. I leave my fate completely in your hands. So you choose to walk a different path from your friend Tokichiro?
We should leave this place at once.
Let us entreat Lord Ieyasu of Mikawa for aid.
This is no time for daydreaming. Let's go, together.
Well, well, Hide. It seems I was a little hasty. My name is Hattori Hanzo. I serve the Tokugawa clan. This is enemy terrain. We came here to hold back Tokichiro's pursuers. We bought some time. Now, we need to get out of here.
Oh, you have the same scent as us, Nikitama. Nigitama are the benign yokai born from goodwill and faith. But grudges and bad blood beget the savage fiends we call Aratama. There must be balance between the two. Otherwise, life itself will be at risk. As war rages, hate and grief grow. And so does the power of the fiends. As things stand, our world is in grave danger. Lord Tokugawa fights to save it. But he will need your help. And fear not, for I am on your side.
Seems he likes you. Now let's go. I'll explain more on the way. The Iga clan did its bit, and Lord Ieyasu was able to return to Mikawa. But the Tokugawa clan has still not fully prepared itself for battle. Meanwhile, Lord Nobunaga and his retainers were overpowered by Tokichiro's forces, with Lord Katsui put on the back foot. I urge you to come to his aid, as Lord Tokugawa is not yet in a position to do so. Lord Katsui can be found in Kitanosha Castle. Head through the mountains, and then to the north of Omi Province. Only you can save Lord Katsui and Lady Oichi.
Know that I serve Lord Tokichiro.
Now I'm afraid you must die!
Dying for one's master is a samurai's lot. I am defeated, and must do the honor...
Please look after my wife.
I spent 40 years on the battlefield and headed up my master's chief retainers. But all my pride was lost. Ground to dust by that man. I made my final wish to the Spirit Stones, determined to save my wife at all costs. Now the breath leaves my body. And my regrets go with them.
I'm so sorry for all of this.
You are Ketchi...
Now I am a mere monk. Call me Tenkai. Today I wish to speak to you of Tokichiro. As he gathers more spirit stones, his aggression and arrogance grow by the day. That was exquisite. The home provinces and Hokuriku are as good as his. Now his men march on Kishu, Shikoku, and Tokai.
It seems things are going from bad to worse.
You're not wrong. Our country may well not survive.
Then, surely it is high time to fight back.
Lord Ieyasu has already mobilized his forces. They are set to do battle at Komaki and Nogakute.
My name is Rikyu. I beseech you, stop Tokichiro before it is too late. I will do all in my power to assist you in this endeavor.
So you came. I'm afraid I won't serve tea, but make yourself at home.
Let's work together as Hideyoshi.
We conquer this land, split it 2 ways. What do you say? Or is it status? With the same rank as Nobunaga persuade you? Or am I expecting too much from a yōkai? I guess it must be this you're after.
If you want it, pick it up.
Well, if that's the way you want it. Then all I've got to offer you is tea. It's not over. If I can just...
With so much power, I have no need of you.
How nice to meet again. I told you, did I not, that I would aid you as long as this body permits.
Well met, young one. Hanbei and I have long awaited your arrival.
I was buried in my books when my teacher came to me. He granted me the power to see that which is yet to come. Yet what I witnessed was the death that awaited me. Defying my fate, I waited in that hut. I waited for Hideyoshi, the one I knew could make a stand. I see it in those blue eyes of yours. You have the power to alter fate. In truth, we are not the only ones awaiting you.
Finally! I have waited so long. Haven't you grown big and strong? But I am afraid this is not the time. After you fell, Tokichiro continued all over the land. There may be a way to stop him, but you... Will you do... It must be a shock indeed to see how much your friend... But know that Tokichiro has been possessed by a demon. In ancient times, this appallingly destroyed. But then a youth appeared and struck him down, with the legendary yōkai slaying. But the demon's twisted spirit took a new form. He possessed people's hearts. He now fills the world with Aratana. That blade gifted eternal life and the power to slay. It was given the name Sohaya Maru, and was passed. But sadly, its power to wipe out yōkai. You will recall the dagger I gave to you shortly before. That was what was left of the shattered Sohaya Maru. It is said that the secrets of this sword are to be found. This is the same temple away. Thank you. It is your destiny. I know what you must do. It's not easy.
You're alive. Well, well, well. Nevertheless, you have good timing. Don't worry, they were ancient yōkai. They begged me to free them. Give me more!
Here, I want you to have it. And now, you'll need spirit stones.
As Tokichiro's power increases exponentially, so too does the bloodshed. Recovering Sahayamaru, the yōkai slaying blade Nioh spoke of, will require a lot of spirit stones. In truth, I fear the consequences of dabbling with these stones, but in this case, we must fight fire with fire. Now it seems Tokichiro's palace, the Jirakudai, was built with the spirit stone's power. It's high time you paid it a visit.
He's a tasteful fellow, isn't he? Where could it have gone? That character that everyone loved. I tried to use the way of tea to put him on the right track. But the lure of gold proved too strong. To think he lost his very soul. I will call on Tenkai to aid you. I know I can rely on you, Ide.
He will pay for this.
I don't recall inviting you.
Let me introduce you to my new bride.
have arrived.
This performance is a real dud.
Go on ahead.
You've seen these cherry trees in full bloom before. Have you not? They're the perfect spot for your grave. Just like old times. Remember how I brought you round when we first met? After my parents abandoned me, I dreamed of reaching the top. Those gleaming stones I didn't know it was the darkness that devoured dreams and birthed the stones. The nightmare that gripped me grew and grew. I thought it would last forever, until finally you woke me.
I shall discard this vessel, but know that I live on. Nothing is more hateful than that light.
Will you come to meet me? You have grown strong. Now Otakimaru awaits. Facing him is your destiny. I witnessed it all, you know. Everything.
morning person, then. I crossed the raging seas to reach this land. An English-speaking ninja. A warrior without a past. Then I met a Tanuki, with the weight of the world on his shoulders. In the heat of battle, I learned the true meaning of struggle. With the defeat of the Spaniard today, finally the war is at an end. I stand ready to battle demons. I stand as a samurai.
So you finally woke up?
I leave the two of you to it.
I'm glad to see you once again, but let us save that for another time. We hoped peace would follow Tokichiro's defeat, but instead the war has only grown. With his victories at Sekigahara and in the siege of Osaka, Lord Tokugawa's grip tightens. It seems that William, the fighter from a far-off land, has joined Tokugawa's forces. It seems he came here in search of a certain woman. I know you've just woken up, but there is no time to spare. You must pursue him.
That was a close one. But you're okay. Nioh! It's you! So you made it too?
But isn't Hideyoshi a traitor? And a...
Looks like you're off the mark.
So, you're back to your old self.
Yep. Good as new. Sorry about... you know.
What was it like being a yokai? Have you fully recovered?
You'd be better off asking Hide. Right, Hide?
You have returned.
My life came like dew, disappears like dew. All of Naniwa is dream after dream.
You've nowhere else to be, right? Then come with me.